Hi, my name is Jessica. I have a small business called Jessica's Cozy Creations where I make crochet plushies and I sell them mostly at markets. If you are returning, thank you for coming back, and if you are new, hi. Today I am about to just totally out my mess. I'm sure that you've seen the messy corner back there that's been there for a while that needs to be organized. Today I'm going to be organizing my office slash bedroom. It is a very small space that we have to fit basically 2 rooms into, so it is pretty crowded in here. And I know that once I like go through all of my arts and crafts bins and stuff, there's going to be stuff in there that I haven't used in years. So I want to like try to make room for some of the crochet stuff that I have, or any stuff that is involving my business. Right now, I'll show you guys here in a minute, but I just have like the stuff that I use on a regular basis for my business kind of crammed in spaces, and I'm hoping that I can clear out spaces to fit them in bins so it's more organized. I am a little bit embarrassed because I am really about to show you guys my bedroom the way that it usually is, and it's kind of rough right now, but you know, let's have fun with it. I have no idea how long this video is going to take. I don't know if it's going to be like a week long or if it's going to be a couple days. Well, it will probably be more than a couple days. It's Friday right now, and this weekend I have some plans. I'm doing a walkathon, and then I'm going to a haunted house. It'll be my daughter's first time of going to a haunted house, so I'm excited about that. And then the day after that will be my birthday, so I will be going to see my mom. So I don't know what I'll be doing in that time, but chances are I won't be doing any organizing in this room, and then I'll pick it back up on Monday. So we'll see how long it takes. I'm hoping not too long. So this is the tiny space that I'm working with. Yeah, the bed is never made. That's not going to change. But I am hoping to get all of this yarn organized, and hopefully that's going to give me more space. I am hoping to get all of this cleared out and find an actual home for it that's not shoved in the corner. That bin right there there's probably a bunch of stuff in there that I can get rid of. Back behind the door, this is where I have the stuff. This is like charms for stitch markers, because I started putting the stuff for it down there because I just started doing stitch markers, but obviously that's a mess and it needs an actual home. So this is just all the crap that I just kind of shove in there. And this is my organized mess of safety eyes, and then I have a drawer over there for safety eyes as well. Most of this isn't too bad. I know that looks like a mess back there, but that's usually stuff that I'm finishing up, or like little scraps that I know that I'll use the next time, like I make chickens or something. This looks gross, but I promise it's not. It's just what I use for blush on my plushies. We've got this bin of, this is what I always use for like the eyes and stuff like that, Mel's. I could really wind that up because it's so flat. I've got felt in here that I use for eyes and things. It's just kind of shoved together. This is what I use for mystery boxes. And then some random glitter that's been sitting there forever because I don't know where to put it because my glitter bin is so unorganized. So even stuff like this, I used to do nails, but now I just do gel. I don't do like acrylic or anything. So I do feel like I need somewhere to put the nail stuff that I use on a regular basis, so it's not just like sitting out there, because this used to look all cute and aesthetic, and then now it just looks like this. And then this is the last bin that I have to organize. Oh wait, no, I forgot there's stuff under my desk. Okay, these are the bins that I have to organize that, like, honestly, I don't even know what's in some of them, and I don't even know what I'm going to do with, like, unfinished projects and stuff yet, but we will figure it out as we go. By the way, I did also want to mention that this gets cleaned regularly. It's just I used to do a bunch of, like, painting. I used to decorate shoes and stuff on here, so it's really, there's just like a lot of stuff on here. You can tell that there's glue right there. It's been well loved for a really long time, so that's why it looks like this. There are definitely some areas that I'm sure look like unorganized, but they are organized. I just have a lot of stuff to fit in a small space. So hopefully by the end of this I can give like a clean shot of my bedroom. Maybe I'll even make my bed for the final shot of the bedroom, but we'll see. Honestly, I don't even know what to get started on. I guess the thing that would make the most sense is to get started on that yarn, but I'm really not looking forward to that. It's the rest of the stuff isn't that bad. It's just that top shelf has like a lot of yarn that I very, very rarely use. I just keep it because I do use it for very specific things, but a lot of it is like Juicy Couture and like thin like chenille type of yarns that I don't usually use. This is the stuff that I'm not looking forward to, so maybe I should start with this. This is my childhood teddy. Don't judge him, he's beat up, but I've had him since I was like 5, I think. This is gonna take me forever. Just cleaning this up took so long, but to be fair, that is definitely like much thinner yarn, so hopefully all this will be faster. And now I have an empty space. I'm excited about that. Not sure what I'm gonna put there yet, but it's nice to have that. Okay, there it is. I think that looks a lot better, even though I feel like somehow it still doesn't look like fully organized, but it is. Over here I have Big Twist and a couple things that aren't Big Twist but are the same like size, and then I have my acrylic down there, and then up there I have like fuzzy yarns and then Juicy Couture mostly, and in that corner I did decide to put like mustard colors and then just like random colors where I don't really know where to put them, but I use them often, so I put them in that top corner. I do need to get more white, but then it just runs into pinks, dark pinks, oranges, so on. You can see. Yeah, so I think that looks pretty decent. But I totally forgot that I have bins underneath the bed that need organized. Ignore that. It has a cover for it that I took off one time to wash it and never put it back on, so maybe I should put that back on while I'm doing this video. But I'm gonna get to that next because I know that there's a bunch of yarn in that bin down there that I need to get rid of. Alright, this first bin wasn't so bad because it was mostly just like scraps that I needed to throw away because I know that they weren't gonna get used. And a bunch of like stuff to ship stuff out. The thing is, I got this when I first started my business and I assumed I was going to be shipping stuff out a lot, and I prefer like in-person things, like selling at markets, so it's pretty rare that I ship stuff out. So it feels kind of useless to keep this because it's a big stack. But like I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to get rid of it. I'll eventually use them over time, who knows. Especially like these big ones at the bottom. I've only used like this big one once or twice, so I don't know, maybe I'll start doing more stuff online like Palm Street or something eventually, but yeah, for now they're just gonna go in here. For some reason this feels like so intimate because it's my bedroom and nobody ever comes to my bedroom but me and my husband. I've got bags there of stuff that I'm getting rid of. Honestly, most of it is trash that has just been like stuff that I'm just never gonna finish, so I just decided to throw it away. But yeah, it just kind of feels weird having people in my bedroom like this. Hey guys, it's Tuesday. Yesterday I wanted to get some things done around the house, but today I think I'm going to tackle this corner. The baskets are gone right now because I'm in the middle of doing laundry, so I feel like it's a good time. Okay, it looks like a mess right now, but it is a very organized mess. I got all the stuff that was like in the bags over there either there or like put in piles here because I want to start working over here and then getting these organized, and some of that stuff needs to be put over here. So working on that next. My favorite part about organizing is that you have to make a mess in order to clean up a mess. I'm so happy and surprised that after cleaning everything out, I have 2 full drawers to put stuff for my business in. Okay guys, I'm finally done, and oh my gosh, that took way longer than I expected. I started at I think around 10 o'clock today, and then it's 3:30 and I'm just now completely finishing everything. I did do some laundry in between, but I also did work on it quite a bit on Friday. I think I spent a few hours. So all in all, this took way longer than I expected, but I'm really glad that it's done. I'm so excited that it's done. There's that area. It looks so much better. You guys already saw my yarn. I've got all these bins down here cleaned out, and then I got that yellow cover put on. So I realized the reason that I never make my bed is because we have 4 blankets. There's one of mine, this is my husband's, and then we have 2 more over there. We each have 2 blankets. We have like one that's warmer and one that's cooler, and we don't share blankets. So that's why I never make the bed, because like it's kind of difficult to, and then I have to crawl on the bed to like tuck it in back there. So yeah, that's definitely not going to be a daily thing for me. But yeah, I got this area all cleaned up. I finally got this all cleaned up, which feels so much better. That's been so messy up there for so long. And then I figure I'll show you guys some of my bedrooms so you can get a feel for some of my personality. So it's been a really long time since I've like really dug in and organized like that. And it was one of those things where the more you organize, the more that you realize there are things that need to be organized. Like closets and stuff, I'm usually fairly good about staying on top of them, and then it doesn't take an entire day to to clean it all out once you stay on top of it. But there's definitely some stuff that I need to get back into making sure that they're organized. I was like going through things, putting things away, and being like, oh, that needs to be organized now. So yeah, just anybody that's done some like deep organizing, I'm sure knows what it's like. It definitely feels so much better back here. Like I feel like I want to work back here for sure now. It doesn't feel like everything's cluttered. I don't feel like I have a bunch of unfinished projects. There were things that I just decided that I wasn't going to finish, and I frogged them and saved the yarn for some of them, and then the other ones I frogged and then I just put in the donate pile. Okay, I don't remember what I was in the middle of saying because I just got my Elise Velluto and they knocked on the door. But it feels so much better in here, and I'm excited to work in here, and yeah, it doesn't feel so cluttered. If you need to clean up your craft space and you've been putting it off, this is your sign to just take a whole day and get it done. Or maybe yours won't take that long. Just take a couple hours and get it done. I guess while we're here, I can go ahead and do a quick haul of Elise. I don't remember how much I got, but it was enough to get the free shipping. So it was $100. I probably did like the smallest amount that I could to get the free shipping. Okay, yeah, I'm a little bummed because some of these are not what I meant to order. It gets difficult to remember the names when they have just the numbers on here and they have the name and number on the website. It's okay, it will get used, but yeah, I'm just kind of bummed. So we have this one, the number is 329. This definitely comes across pretty gray in person. I guess it does on camera too, but on the website it looked brown, so that's why I was confused by that one. This is $1.99. Kind of caramely, I would say. This is $31. I know that this one is baby pink. This is $44. This is $5.32. And then the other green, $103. Wanted to get the greens and purples for Halloween. And then, of course, oranges. The darker one is $6. And then the lighter one is $5.50. And then last one, this is, let's see, I wanted it to be this color, and it's not. It looked really blue on the picture that they had on the site. This is like baby blue. This is definitely more like minty. And this is $4.64. So yeah, now I've got to put all these on my shelf, but thankfully it's organized now, so it will be easier to do. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you feel so inclined, and I'll see you in the next one.